You know what my favorite thing to tell my girl is?
Lying saves everything. That's what you should have told her. Let me tell you something. Relationship is not about truth, brother. Relationships is not about 100% truth.
One of my favorite things to tell my girl when she asks me about other girls or asks me stuff like that, one of my favorite things, I tell her, baby, I don't see no other woman but you. Welcome back to the podcast. I started this podcast as a way to help black men in all aspects of our lives. Studies show on average we lose 2.8 years of our life when we're under heavy stress. And I think we can gain those 2.8 years back if we express ourselves healthily. Stick with me as I interview therapists, doctors, advocates, activists, and friends about how we can be better as black men and as a black community. If you're not subscribed to us on YouTube and following us on Instagram and TikTok, you'll definitely want to do that. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. Listen, man, we back here with another episode. This is about to be a really funny one, a good one, a lot of insight and wisdom. But also entertainment. So I'm excited. We here with Beaux and D.
Shit.
Yes, sir. I actually did a podcast with y'all, one of y'all podcasts, last time I was in Atlanta. So now having y'all both on the podcast, we're gonna talk about relationships and some other stuff. We're not gonna get into some of the other stuff we was talking about just now. But you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into relationships and stuff. We'll keep it light, but we also gonna get a little bit deep, man. Yeah. So I wanna get straight into it, bro. Actually, before I even get into it, tell them what y'all do, because I didn't even introduce y'all. So break down what it is that y'all do, talk about the podcast and all that kind of stuff and what y'all trying to do. And then we'll get into the dating conversation.
All right. We partners, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been partners for a long time. I think you can see that in our podcast. Like you can see the chemistry. You can see how comfortable we are with each other. But really, our podcast, it doesn't have too much of a structure. You know what I'm saying? But
we got no structure.
We genuinely like spit out like real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's conversations that it's relatable, because it's conversations that people have all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just don't have a camera on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we just, you know what I'm saying, just let it flow.
Yeah.
Think about kicking it with your boys. And just on a regular night, random night, you know what I'm saying? We don't smoke, but maybe y'all smoking, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. Just imagine the camera being there. All them funny conversations, them real talks that you had. That's all it is. That's all we doing.
That's the perfect, I was literally just about to say, that's the perfect description of what y'all do. Yeah. It reminds me of when I was in college and I would just go chill in one of my bros' like dorm. And literally like when we go into his room, it's like a small room, literally like the size of this living room. And we would just chill and talk. That's literally what y'all podcast reminds me. That's what it was when I came. That's why it was so fun. I was like, yo, there's really no, like, there's no limits, brother. You know what I'm saying? It can go anywhere. Exactly. There's no segments. This is sponsored by this. We're going to do a question from the, y'all are just straight conversation, which is dope to me, because I think we need more of that. And I think that's what makes it resonate with a lot of people, because like they actually feel like, oh, I'm part of this. I feel like a barbecue conversation. Like you just had a conversation with a bunch of your friends at a barbecue that your mom was planning, or that their aunt was planning, or something like that. So it's dope. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So I want to talk about intentional dating, because I feel like that's one of the areas where we struggle as black men the most. A lot of times I see a lot of conversation about just dating and relationships for us as black men. What do you feel like are some of the things that we as black men need to pay attention to when it comes to like understanding compatibility with someone that we're dating?
Like it meaning like, are y'all meant for each other type of thing?
Yeah, so like let me give you an example, right? Like I'm a black man, I'm single, I'm dating a bunch of different people. How do I know if someone is for me or not? Like that's what I'm basically asking when I'm dating. What are some of the things that y'all would suggest that a man should do in those situations if he's single and dating? Because I know y'all are both in relationships, so I guess maybe I could talk from y'all experience. How did y'all know, the girl that you're with right now was the one for you when you were dating?
I think in the beginning there was like a sense of desire for involvement. Like before I even talk to her, well, I'll take it general. Before you even talk to a girl, you know what I'm saying, you already visualizing how can you make her laugh, you know what I'm saying, where you gonna take out on a date, you know what I'm saying, things y'all could be doing. Then you talk to her, and talking to her, you start to like it and whatnot, and you want her involved. You know what I'm saying? You want her to be the first to know the good news, the bad news, news that don't even really matter. You just want her involved, whether that be physically or mentally too, you know what I'm saying? Like you might even force yourself to start thinking about it. You might play a song that you know don't make you think about it. You know, you just want her presence, her involvement, mentally or physically. And I think that's how it happened with my girl. Like, I just wanted her involved. I wanted more of her, like physically and mentally.
Right.
I feel like I don't feel like relationships should be hard.
Okay.
From beginning to, I don't feel like it should be hard. Not saying that y'all not gonna go through obstacles and y'all not gonna deal with problems, but it shouldn't be that hard. Like when you with somebody that's your partner, when it comes to compatibility, like the way I look at it, if I protect you and you protect me, how can we get hurt? If no matter what we come across, any problem, any obstacle, if you got in your mind that you willing to do whatever you need to do to make it work, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to make it work, it's nothing. It'll never not work.
Right.
It only becomes a problem when somebody is more concerned with ego or being right than fixing a problem. And one of the beautiful things that I peeped with her was she didn't care about that. She didn't care about being right. So,
that's a rarity.
Yeah, very rare.
That's a rarity.
Both sexes.
Very rare.
No, absolutely. Right now, just to be clear, that's a rarity.
Sure.
You know, sometimes I see conversations about how like some men will say like, "Oh, women don't know how to take accountability and this kind of." But I feel like us as men sometimes too, we struggle with that too, like taking accountability when we're wrong or feeling like it should always be logic over feelings. And it doesn't matter how you feel about this thing because this is the logical reasoning. So it is what it is, right? So I'm glad that you talked about it not being hard because I think that's one of the things that in our society or just like our generation or culture has become like normalized. It's like basically going through the worst of the worst with somebody so that you guys can, so that person can prove that they're for you. Like I've seen that conversation. I've heard, like I've heard that so many times where it's like, it's basically like, yo, like before I can do this with this person, I gotta test them to make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, I don't, you like, why are we still testing? Like, what are you testing? You know what I'm saying? What are we testing right now, bro? It's either you with them or you not. What are we testing?
Why does my back have to be against the wall for me to, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
This is it right here. Like,
I get that,
but
to play devil's advocate, bro, I don't want to say test.
Okay.
What I just need to make sure, like, when the waters get a little watery, you ain't gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Look at it this way, bro. It's easy to treat somebody good when you like them.
Okay.
It's easy for her to be loyal to you, talk about you in the highest way when you making her feel good, you doing everything. But how she talk about you when she mad at you? What's her tone like? Is she still respectful? Is she still loyal? You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I got a purpose, intention.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Have those situations. Allow those situations.
Exactly.
Accept those situations.
Sure.
But don't cause those. You know, exact thing.
Hey, bro, I'm a little damaged, bro. I just imagine.
I'm glad you can admit it, though. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, if you're trying to force a toxic situation so that you can see if someone's going to be for you, bro, my brother,
that's crazy.
Please go ahead and go heal that.
That was me, brother.
Nah, seriously though, because it's like, yo, and that's where we get into the conversation about self-sabotage. Because that's literally what that is in another sense. It's like, you think you're doing a smart thing by testing something, but really all you're doing is sabotaging something that was already healthy because you're worried about it not lasting. You're creating the environment for it to not last.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're with somebody, y'all are gonna go through those problems regardless, like you said, bro. Like you're gonna have those issues regardless. It's gonna arise, and then you'll see how they handled it, bro. But like to like force it, like I'm gonna go talk to this girl, and I'm gonna see if she, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing, bro?
I mean, when y'all say it like that, it sound bad, bro. But I got good intentions, twin. Good intentions.
The intentions are good, but it's like
other ways, bro.
Yeah, and you know
misunderstood, brother.
Yo, you know what's so interesting? Yo, damn, man. Now y'all taking me back. I wasn't even gonna go here, but now I'm realizing like I was doing that too because I had got cheated on. I think I told y'all this on y'all pod, right? So I had got cheated on. After I got cheated on, like I was in therapy and I was like working on myself, but I was also trying to talk to Naima, my girl now.
Okay.
And I remember when we first started talking, I was like, yo, I was telling my therapist, I don't know, I gotta keep my options open because I don't want to just only talk to her because what if something happened, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, what if you keeping your options open creates that thing that happens? And I was like, yo.
That's good.
I could literally be creating the environment for my situation, for my relationship to not work by having these negative learned behaviors off of me getting cheated on. But that's what felt rational at that point, was like, yo, keep your options open, because you don't know if she's gonna be for you, and if she's not for you, you don't want to be in a situation where you have absolutely nothing.
For sure.
But like, that's why I was telling you what I was telling you. But you like, when you're doing that, you may be creating that situation where you actually are, like, you're creating that environment which puts you in that place where you actually lose the thing that you're actually trying to test in the first place.
And also in that situation, like, you was halfway in, halfway out.
Exactly. I didn't make it. Exactly.
And I feel like for something to work for real, you gotta
go all the way
go in all the way.
See, just for it work. Me, I'm more of my conscience. It's a blessing. My conscience won't let me get away with shit, but
the same way.
Some people can really convince themselves that they
ain't do
best
nothing
or they ain't
wrong.
do nothing wrong, and they can like live in that delusion. I could try. It'll never work though. And so that's a struggle that I had, bro. Or not even a struggle. I had a conversation with a young woman. She was like, yeah, I'll never do marriage, be a wife before, you know what I'm saying? I do wife things before becoming a wife. And it's like, to protect herself, and I'm thinking of it, and I'm like, if I gotta shrink myself to protect myself, I'd rather just be by myself. I don't want to be with you. Naturally, I want to provide. You know what I'm saying? That ain't because I got money, because I want to pay bills. I just want to make your life easier. In a masculine way, it's paying bills.
Right.
So I ain't finna just because the last girl pay bills and she cheated, I ain't finna go in this relationship. I ain't finna pay her bills because she might cheat. Like, I just want to be myself. I want to be me.
Right.
I want her to be herself. Her be me.
Man, nah, that's a good word, bro. That's a good word for real. I wanted to ask y'all too, right? Like, so some of the times I feel like there's a lot of men that are in relationships and or like dating, and they're not sure when a woman is feeling them. What do you feel like are some clear signs? Like, all right, shorty's feeling you. You probably can continue pursuing this, or like, all right, you know what? You need to fall back. This probably ain't.
She laugh at your jokes.
Okay.
Even if you're not funny. Even if you're not funny,
that's true.
That's
true. That's very true.
Part of I think that's when she like you.
Yeah.
Shit. But hey, part of a woman's game is like making you feel like a man, making you feel like you're in control. So they're gonna laugh at you. Okay, you don't want me to wear this? I'm not gonna wear that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to be here? I ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Give you confidence. You think you in control. She really in control, my boy. That's the thing that women don't understand. Y'all are in control.
No, always. Nah, I like that. Yeah.
For you to know a girl ain't really messing with you. Well, I say relatively, bro, I have a very low tolerance for, stuff like this, like wasting my time and stuff like this. I think one of my main things is reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the process of pursuing the girl, you know what I'm saying, and we talking and whatnot, and she is not responding to me, like, if she don't respond to my text 1 or 2 times, I'm probably up out of there. Like, I'm probably up out of there. And
really?
It ain't got to be no bad blood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I need to feel that I'm valued. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like, well, I don't really want to go into the I'm the prize, you the prize type of thing, but you know what I'm saying?
Let's get into it.
Equal value.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Interest, and you need to show me that.
Yeah.
So if you're not responding to me, bro, I'm about it up.
So what does that look like for you? Like, what's the actual, like, do you have like a example, I guess? Because I'm trying to think about what people I know people are probably thinking, what do you mean by not responding? Like, is it like a day? Is it two days?
You go a day without telling me, so, I'm definitely about it up.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you talking about a woman.
The whole 24 hours? Like,
24 hours? You
can't check up on me?
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Women are some of the most intentional creatures on this earth. Let me tell you something about a woman. A woman not finna mess up her spot, bro. If the opportunity there, she gonna take advantage of it. If a girl like you gonna know, bro. They not finna leave it up for question. It's gonna be there. You gonna know.
And if I don't feel like she don't like me, I'm not about to ask her. I'm not asking.
So what you saying is
I'm not asking.
Never do that.
I ain't gonna say never do that. I'm just saying
what you do, I kiss you right now.
What you do?
You crazy.
I'm just saying me, but I need to feel that, bro. Like, it's easy to say, yeah, I like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that could be here or there. You need to show me that.
Right. Okay. I mess with that. Those are some good answers, though.
Yeah,
those are some good. I'm trying to think, like, I think the laughing thing, laughing at your jokes is real true. Cause sometimes like you will say something and it's like, I wasn't even trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? You laugh for no reason. I'm like, all right. Yeah, she's slapping your knee and all that. I'm like, all right, something's going on here, buddy. You know, like, I can't put my finger on it, but something's happening here. You know
why you think men take it so personal when a woman laugh at another man's joke?
Yes,
bro,
don't you laugh at my partner's joke, man. That wasn't that
giggle.
funny. You can giggle a little bit. You can chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
But you're sweating coming up on your nose because you laughing so hard.
It's a no-no. That's a red flag for y'all.
It's a red flag.
So let's talk about that. What are some red flags like early in dating that you feel like for sure this ain't it?
Is it gender neutral or it's for one?
I mean, we're gonna talk about heterosexual, but we could, if y'all want to go back and forth, like if you want to talk about from like a woman to a man's perspective or a man to looking at a woman's perspective, like however y'all want to do it, whatever y'all think about, whatever comes to mind.
I'd say the probably biggest red flag that so many people fall for is the obsessiveness. You know, like, and that's where you get the love bombing. Like this person is a picture, a mirror of exactly what you've always wanted. You know what I'm saying? They give you the little cute little bubbly names, the baby, love, da-da-da-da-da, sweetie pie. They do that. You know what I'm saying? They offering to fly you out. A lot of women not gonna like to hear this. But a man that is flying you out that don't even know you, shout that man got bad intentions. It's not even bad intentions of like making you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But bad intentions of like he just trying to get your mind, manipulate you to where you think, you know what I'm saying, he care about you just so he can get whatever he wants.
You feel like that's all the time or something?
Yeah,
or just something?
All the time?
Yeah.
Bro, flying out a girl that you don't even know to him? Yeah, all the time. Every time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I can't respect.
Would I even do that? Like, I don't know. I don't think I would do that.
You flying a stranger to your place, bro?
Nah, I don't think I would do that.
Not doing that. That's dangerous, bro.
What you think, bro?
I don't like an attention seeker.
As a woman?
I think both ways.
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
For me, I think I have a good skill, I guess, of seeing when people do stuff strictly for the attention, I think. Like, that's not really you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing this to show your followers on social media. You know what I'm saying?
We see a lot of that.
Because you know what I'm saying, heard it on a podcast or whatnot. But if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting that type of vibe, then
there's a clip. Basically, them not being genuine.
Not being genuine.
I see. Yeah. There's a lot of that on social media. It's a lot of that on social. I tell people all the time, bro, you gotta be mindful. I think I may have said it on y'all podcast too. Like, you gotta be mindful of who you following, what you listening to, bro. Not everybody has good intentions. Some people just doing stuff because they know it's gonna get a rile out of you. They know it's gonna get engagement, and they just want comments. They don't care if those comments are good or bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What you said, rage bait?
Yeah.
Nah, seriously though.
Oh, yeah, I done bit it a couple times, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, I did an episode last time when I was in Atlanta. I'm not gonna say who it was with. I never released that episode, bro. Literally never released the episode. I never released the episode because I was like, bro, this episode has so much like rage bait in it. Like, I literally wouldn't be able to post a clip without my without my followers going crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not like it was somebody with it was somebody with a bigger following. I just never released the episode. I'm like, yo, bro, this is not the intentions of this platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get people mad all day, right? I'm not trying to create controversial conversations.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like so many people are just used to that, that like they pull up sometimes and that's all they're looking to do is just create concontroversy with some of the things they're saying. But I'm like, I'm not looking for views, bro. I'm literally just trying to help the dude on the other end of the the podcast that's really just looking for insight into some of the, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, right? Because I remember how I was like, I would listen to these podcasts and I'd be like, yo, dog, this Kizzle is just like me, bro, or Beaux is just like me, D's just like me. Now I'm looking at how we move and I'm trying to figure out like, what can I do? How can I rearrange things? How can I reverse engineer where they are and figure out what can I do to kind of get to the level of success that they may be at? You get what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it's helpful for us to pull up and just spew a bunch of nonsense or controversy in hopes of like gaining views and engagement. But what it does is like, it doesn't actually help the person that's listening. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, bro, I'll bite the bullet, bro. Whether people want to be mad at me, upset, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the purpose of the podcast is to get people from one step closer to where they need to be in a healthy way, bro. It's not to create a bunch of controversial conversation and engagement and all that kind of stuff. But back to the point, bro. Back to what we were talking about. So y'all both in relationships.
For sure.
I think it's real. I'm in a relationship too. So we got 3 black men.
This is my kind of guys right here.
Yeah, exactly.
I like being around.
You can't hang around too many serious. You cannot.
I got one single partner.
You can't hang. I'm realizing that, yo. Before I even ask this question, I'm realizing that you can't. When you're in a relationship, you can't hang around too many single dudes.
I don't want to, bro. I feel uncomfortable almost.
Yeah, that. But also, it's like we have different tendencies and habits, and you got different things that you do on a Saturday night. On a Saturday night, you may be going out to a club or something like that. On a Saturday night, I'm trying to plan a date. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm trying to chill in the crib, watch Netflix with Shorty. You probably trying to bring a Shorty over to watch Netflix with, to probably, do whatever. I don't want, that's 2 different energies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my brother.
Energy transferable, bro.
Bro, I was just talking to my brother about this. I was like, yo, bro, unfortunately, he's had some friends that have passed away, you know what I'm saying, due to like violence and all these different kind of things. And I was telling him, like, bro, you gotta be careful who you hang around, because when somebody's consistently bringing around death and talking about death and doing things that like attract death, what you think is gonna happen at some point in time? Like you're attracting that energy. I think of it the same way when we talk about being in a relationship and being with somebody, being around friends that are single. Like they're consistently trying to attract women or partners or potential, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a situation where I have to consistently tell a shorty no. Not because I can't do it, but because I don't want to even have to do that. I tell my girl all the time, I don't want to put myself in situations where there's even a potential for something to happen. So I try to minimize that as much as possible, right? And I feel like one of the best ways to do that is to not be around people that's going to be in those environments.
Me and my girl got into it the other night, bro, because she tested me. I'm talking about test, she tested me.
What happened?
It's a social media test, apparently. She like,
oh my God.
If you in a room with a bunch of women, would you still choose me? And I'm like, I wouldn't be in that room to begin with.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? She get happy. Then she start asking more questions. Okay, well, what if you was in the room with a bunch of women and I was there? I was like, honestly, I don't want to be in the room. Like, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable there.
Right.
And she like, but no, like you got to be in this room. And it's just like, respectfully, I don't want to be in that room.
Right.
I can't give you an answer because I would never be in this situation.
Right.
So I'm thinking about it from more of a logical sense. And I guess she just trying to
hypothetical.
Hypothetical. This crazy situation.
You know what she's trying to
regardless, bro,
you know what you're trying to hit.
I wouldn't feel comfortable.
And then you just gotta say it in those moments. Babe, I would choose you, baby. Of course, babe. I wouldn't even see the woman. I wouldn't even see.
What women?
I tell my girl, you know what my favorite thing to tell my girl is?
Lying saves everything. That's what you should have told her. Let me tell you something. Relationship is not about truth, brother. Relationships is not about 100% truth.
One of my favorite things to tell my girl when she asks me about other girls that ask me stuff like that, one of my favorite things, I tell her, baby, I don't see no other woman but you.
That's what they said. Nah, they don't want to hear that.
I don't see no woman but you.
They probably don't even believe it, but it's the
they
way
don't
it
wanna,
makes them feel.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
So lie.
Yeah.
Right.
Baby, I don't see no woman but you. And she tells me all the time, man, that's a bunch of BS. But I know inside she's getting, you know what I'm saying? She's giddy. And now I'm out of there. Now we don't got to argue for 3 hours about something. Now, you know, it's over. She's like, all right, cool.
On to the next
all it is just a little, you know what it is? It's just a little reassurance. It's just a little reassurance.
I've just been working on my honesty, bro. So just naturally, I try to approach every situation just, you know what I'm saying? Honest, but that's not.
Choose when to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Nah, absolutely.
Be
Absolutely.
Live, live, happy relationship.
So speaking about that, right? Speaking on that, obviously y'all not lying to your partners all the time, but y'all are communicating with them. What are some of the things that y'all do to like keep communication at a point where it's healthy for both of y'all and that y'all are always in like constant communication? How do y'all manifest that in your relationship?
I'll start. I think me and one of my girls' strong suits are communication. Like, the first words we ever said to each other was on the 11th of a month, right?
Okay.
So I made sure I made her my girlfriend on the 11th of a month. So every 11th of a month, we have like this set list of probably like 15, 20 questions like that we ask each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you feel loved this month? Or what didn't make you feel loved this
Word?
month?
Okay.
What goals do you have this month? How can I support you? If you want me to support you. You know what I'm saying? So self-reflection, you know what I'm saying, is just reflection on a relationship. You feel me? And it's important to allow that space. I think it's important to designate that space.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To be vulnerable and be open and to listen.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And another thing we do, like let's say we have like a disagreement or something like that. Which is rare. We don't really argue for real, but it's inevitable to happen. When we talking about something, we got to get something off our chest. I'll set a timer on my phone, let's say for like 5 minutes, and I'll spill everything out while she says nothing. And then we flip it. I'll set a timer on my phone for 5 minutes while she gets everything out, and I say nothing, but I just listen. You know what I'm saying? And we just keep going until we get everything out. You feel me? And that's very beneficial for us, bro.
Yo,
we talk, bro. Like neither of us like to argue. We talk, bro.
Yo, hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
Yeah, we serving, ain't we? You know what I'm saying? I want to help.
D, I might have to put this in my notes. I'm keeping a stab at you, brother.
No, bro.
I might have to write that one down. I'm like, yo, babe. I was just thinking.
Hey,
I know, man.
I salute it, bro.
I'm like, I know that. We met on the 16th, dog. That's just every 16th of the month. You know what I'm saying? Every 16th of the month, let's do 15, 16 questions or something like that. And from now on, actually, when we argue, let's do a 3-minute time.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do a 3-minute time.
I'll send you the list of questions.
No, please, bro. That's fire, bro. No, that's fire, bro. I love that, bro.
We talk, bro. Like,
I love that.
So that's great. So you helping the people that's coming from a healthy space. Let me talk to the folks that's coming from a more toxic space.
Okay, I love that.
Because communication was something we sucked at in the beginning. We still working on it.
Okay.
And the biggest part was, I feel like it's important to know your partner's attachment style.
Okay.
So me, I got an anxious attachment.
Me too.
If a problem come up, I want to talk about it right now.
Me too.
I want to solve it right now. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't work, I can't focus, knowing that this person that I care about is unhappy. And that comes from trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She has an avoidant attachment style. So when the problem come up, she want to leave, get space, go cool down, be by herself. You know what I'm saying? So we just bred to go like this.
Yeah.
And part of a relationship is compromise, and that's something that we had to figure out to compromise on. Because me forcing her to talk just because I want her to talk, she's not gonna respond in a healthy way or a way that's gonna help the relationship because she feels like she's being forced to do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me having to wait hours and hours and hours for her to get ready to talk, that's gonna put me in the space of
killing you. It's killing. I'm saying it's killing
you. Now I'm in abandon mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we came up with a compromise. If y'all dealing with this, she can't leave, but I can't make her talk. We got to go to separate rooms. You know what I'm saying? Wait for her to cool down. Let her collect her thoughts. Let me gather what I got to say, and then when she's ready, because normally she need more time, we'll come and we'll have a conversation. But with that, she can't just use that time away as punishment. And she's supposed to use that time to actually think about the problem. Because what a lot of avoidants do, they take that time just to be mad. Or they're gonna try to distract themselves and not think about the problem. So she becomes intentional with getting in touch with her feelings and understanding where I was coming from. And then we have a conversation.
That's, man, y'all preach, yo. Y'all doing coaching or something? What's up with y'all coaching some brothers out here?
That just got experience.
Nah, that's fine. And you know what I really love about that too, y'all answers? Y'all spoke to both sides, bro. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That was a really well-rounded
they've
answer.
always been good with communication. I don't never hear them arguing. I mean, I'm sure you done heard some of my fight, boy.
Yeah,
he in the crib on the wall. He's like, oh damn, D getting chewed up right now. Damn, son. Nah. But you know, what you just said just now was really a bar though, because there's a lot of people that are in like that anxious avoidant pattern with their partner. And I really encourage people, like, I'm glad you talk about attachment styles. I encourage people to look up your attachment style. If you don't know your attachment style, it'll help you out a lot. I'm an anxious attachment style. You talked about you being anxious. So like the same thing that you talked about with like always wanting to solve the problem right then and there, same thing I go through. Like if there's a problem with Naima and I feel so uneasy. Like I get anxious, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
You know why?
Yo,
We
let's talk
used
about
to
it right now.
I think that's a common style amongst men. You know what I'm saying?
Think so, bro?
I think so.
I think most men would be avoiders, bro.
Nah,
A lot of
like men want, we want to solve the problem right now.
Yeah,
Man, you know how many men run away from stuff?
Nah, but nah. I get what you're. I think both are common, but I get what you're saying though. Like, it's more common than men want to make it. Men make it seem like a lot of. Yeah, bro. I promise you.
So, bro.
I promise you, it's more common than men make it seem, bro. I promise you, bro. A lot of men, I feel like, have an anxious attachment style because that's developed through childhood when you have like a parent that wasn't in the house that didn't give you that love and affirmation growing up. Think about that. Like a lot of us had that growing up. We didn't have like that love and affirmation. You can kind of get an anxious or avoid it from that type of upbringing. So that's why I feel like a lot of us more like anxious or avoidant. But some of us that are anxious, like we won't make it seem like we're anxious, but really it is anxiety underneath. Like for me, perfect example. When I was in college. I was actually dating Naeem at the time, then we ended up breaking up. But one of the reasons why we broke up is because in college, I was super anxious to the point where I didn't even realize it. And she would like go out to parties and stuff. And because I was so anxious, that shit used to, I used to have me going crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, you at a party? What you wearing? Send me what you wearing. You can't do this. You can't do that. Da-da-da. And it's all anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of men, like I see on social media, like they be like, yo, my girl can't do this. My girl can't do that. She can't do this. She can't do that. And it's like, you think you're setting boundaries, but there's a difference between boundaries and trying to control somebody. Like setting the boundaries, like, all right, yo, this is I don't want this. I'm not going to accept this. And if this happens, I'm out. Trying to control somebody is I don't want this. I'm not going to accept this, and you're not going to do it. I don't care, and we're going to stay together. How many men you know doing that? You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a lot of men that's doing that. You're not coming from a secure place. You're coming from a insecure, anxious place, but you're trying to mask it as I'm this secure dude and I'm good, everything's straight. I'm just setting my boundaries. I'm good, man. It's like, nah, I see right through that because I was right there with you. That's why when I see content, I'm like that. I'm like, yo, bro, you just need to just get pushed a little further down your healing journey and you'll peep. And it's not for me to say, but I'm saying it on my podcast because it is what it is, bro. And this is what happens, bro. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of us have that, but we just mask it, bro. We really be masking it.
That's real,
man. Whoo, man, y'all just listen. I'm salivating at these clips right now, bro. I'm thinking about these clips right now. I'm like, I know D got a clip, Beaux got that clip right there. Talking about the 11.
I want to speak to one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, especially coming from a man's perspective.
Yeah, what's up?
One thing I had to learn was shutting the fuck up. Which is crazy because it's like, I'm the logical one. I should be the one talking the most. But because I'm the logical one, the most important thing that I had to learn was validating how my girl's feeling. And me interrupting her while she talking, cutting her off, or just as soon as she done, going with the opposite. That puts her in this defense mode. So a lot of times what I do now, if she got a problem, I sit there and I shut up. And I let her go. Even if she stopped talking, she wait for me to say something. I give her a couple seconds. She gonna keep talking.
For sure.
Just shutting up, give her that space. Yeah, just give her that space to talk.
You agree?
Absolutely. Like I was talking about the little timer thing. While my girl is talking, I intentionally don't react. Like I'm not making no faces.
Expression.
I'm not like, what? Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I let her get it all out, straight face. Just allow. Sometimes I don't even look at her. I just look straight and just let her spit it all out. Get it out. You know what I'm saying? And just having that safe space to be vulnerable and just pour it all out. That's necessary for both sides.
Nah.
As a man, you gotta lead that. Is it fair? No, it's not. But if you want to be the leader. You want her to follow you. You want her to submit to you. This is what comes with it.
Leader sacrifice.
Yeah. If you mad and she mad, how y'all gonna get out of here?
Right.
Somebody gotta lead somebody out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just the man's responsibility, I feel like.
Nah, I like that, bro. I like that. There's a lot of sacrifice that comes with leadership that we don't talk about enough. I think everybody wants the perks of being a leader. Like, I get to tell you, I delegate to do. But that's the last part of being a leader is the delegation, to be honest. If we're really being honest, the last part of leadership is telling somebody what to do. There's so many other parts that come before that. You got to listen. You got to have the vision. You got to understand. And then you can tell, yo, this is what I'm thinking. And then even then, you still got to repeat, listen,
Yes.
understand, because there may be more information that you don't have
100%.
Yes.
that's going to help you to make a better decision than the one that you already made.
Yes.
But a lot of times we love the perks of just, I'm the leader. She's going to submit. Yo, you do this. That person does this. It's like, bro, like, that's not leadership, bro. That's dictatorship.
Sometimes being a leader is letting them lead.
Bro,
Ooh,
that's
boy.
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Ooh, boy.
Let them go.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Be there for protection. My bad. Not to cut you off.
Go
Be
ahead.
there to catch them if they fall, but let them. You know what I'm saying? Let them do what they do.
Let me
Nah,
tell you
that's
something.
absolutely true.
When it comes to certain things that I know I'm good at, when it comes to finances, content, organization, responsibilities, yeah, okay, babe, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's try this. But when we in the kitchen, okay, babe, what you need me to do? You need me to hold this? How much salt I got to put in here? How much seasoning? What I got to set the timer on? That's your domain. You know what I'm saying? I'm there to support you.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Nah,
So,
that's
yeah,
absolutely
I like
true.
that. I like that. I
That's
like that
absolutely
take.
true. That's one of the examples that I use sometimes. I talk about like the grocery store example, right? So like if I'm in the grocery store, most of the times I'm gonna be the one that's probably like rolling a cart, and my girl is probably gonna be in the aisles grabbing the stuff, and I'm going with her, right? So she's leading in that instance because I'm behind her. She's in the grocery store. She knows exactly where to grab what we need in the crib. I may have a few things that I need, but really my list is probably like 4 or 5 things, bro. That's it. Like literally, not even texting like, yo, what you want from the grocery store? I was like, yo, I just need this, this, and this, and that's it. And I know her list is probably like 15 long. You know,
Four things.
yeah, I only need 4 things.
Boy,
Give me
you
some
resonated
bananas,
with something else
some
in my
frozen
life, boy.
fruit. All I need some coconut water. I just need to be. I just need to make
onion
some
powder, garlic
smoothies.
powder.
Are you serious?
Here's some chicken.
Nah,
That's it?
seriously
That's all
though.
you're gonna eat?
Nah, seriously though,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
But she knows, yo, these are all the other things that we need in the crib. So when I'm in the grocery store, I'm submitting.
Yeah.
As soon as we get out the grocery store though, guess what's happening? She's submitting because now we're in an environment where it's a different environment.
Right.
I gotta make sure there's no threats coming. We get to the car safely.
Yeah.
I know where the car is at. I'm the one driving. You know what I'm saying? So it's you see in that simple scenario, like it switches from grocery store, me submitting in the grocery store to as soon as we get out the store, she submits. But if we don't understand who's better at what, it's hard for us to make those decisions. And that's when you see couples arguing, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this. Because y'all are stepping on each other's toes on things that y'all shouldn't even have to do. Like you already know what your strengths are. So y'all gotta identify what are the strengths. What am I good at? What is she good at? And then y'all make it work for yourselves. And it's not always gonna be the same like traditional gender roles that we always see. Sometimes there's some women that are in relationships that are more of a protector of their man than the man is a protector of them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what works for their relationship. Some relationships, there's a woman that's more organized than the man. Like she makes more of the financial decisions.
More masculine.
You know what I'm saying? Some relationships, there's men that do more of the cooking. That's literally me right now. I actually cook more than my girl right now,
See,
bro.
I can't cook, bro. So
exactly. So it makes sense for you
balance
to
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I literally cook more than my girl right
I like the fact that you brought up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your partner's gonna be better than you at other things. And a lot of times some people take that as attack or like it's bad for their relationship. And that's where you see them try to humble their partner.
Yeah.
But in ways like that, you should appreciate it. I put it like this, like I don't keep anybody around me that's not better than me at something. Anybody's better than me. Even if I could have more money, I could be further along in my career, I could have better connections, but I keep a person around me that's more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? They're more in touch with their emotions. You know what I'm saying? They're better at communicating. So in that sense, it's more like iron sharpens iron. We can only, if it's like the 50-50 analogy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't really believe in that. Like if you got 70, I'll be
30.
maybe if I got 30, I need you to bring that 70. If I got that 80, you know what I'm saying? You just bring your 20. We good. You know what I'm saying? It's a partnership.
Right.
It's not a contract.
Right. That's true though. That's true. And in a partnership, like you said, bro, like it's not always gonna be 50-50, bro. It's never gonna be that, bro. Because there's some instances like if if she's on her cycle, you know what I'm saying? Like, or she ain't about to plate my food. You know what I'm saying? Like she's sick, she's not plating my food. That's one of the things that she normally does. I'ma go do that. If she had a long day at work, she's not doing that. I'ma go do that. Technically, that's her 50, right? But like because there's other circumstances, now I'm taking up 70, maybe 80.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't like always expect like, oh, these are your responsibilities. This is what you gotta do. You gotta always do. Like, nah, bro, that's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah, them contract relationship, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I told you, I can't cook. You know what I'm saying? My girl might come home, she tired, she don't feel good. She don't feel like cooking. Okay, cool. I'm order some food.
Right.
But if you really want me to try and make a meal, I'll do it. You might not like it. You know what I'm saying?
We
but it
probably
ain't
not gonna eat tonight.
none of that is a requirement, bro.
Nah, absolutely. Nah, I love that, bro. I love that. I was gonna ask y'all too, bro, like when it comes to communication, because one of the things that y'all I think y'all talked about is like how you get better at communication. What about the guys that are like struggling with just expressing themselves, point blank, period? How would you help a guy like that that's like having that struggle of I don't really know how to express myself at all? I hear you talking about like the 5-minute timer, but I don't know if any word's gonna come out in 5 minutes. What do I do? What do I do in that situation? Like, how do I get better at just handling like my base emotions? What are some things that you guys think?
I think that's something we gotta handle before
Okay.
getting in a relationship.
Okay.
I think the best way to learn about yourself and improve yourself is being with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just spend time, talk to yourself. You got to. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with yourself. And like when it comes to expressing yourself, I think the more common fear of that is, well, one of the common fears of that is how is this other person gonna feel if I say this or if I do this or not. So take that time for yourself, be with yourself. You can't be afraid of yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let that out to yourself. Talk in the mirror if you got to. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta speak it. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? So I think just spending time with yourself, talking to yourself, taking yourself out on a date, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Let things flow out, bro.
Nah, I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. What you think, T?
Aside from that, I'll go from more of a fellowship sense. If you got homeboys, you got male cousins or family members that you know what I'm saying, you kick it with, talk to them, start with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, brotherhood is everything. I don't really trust the man that ain't got no
brothers
foundation around him. Brothers of other men. You know what I'm saying? So practice with them.
All right, I'm interrupting this podcast episode to let you guys know to leave a review on the podcast. Please, 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 if you are listening to this episode and you're finding value in this episode, you're enjoying the conversation, or you've enjoyed a previous episode or conversation, and it's safe to operate your phone right now, please leave us a review. Your review is a free and easy way to support us, and it helps us reach more people like you. We're on a mission to build a stronger, more connected Black community, starting with Black men. And you can help us on that mission by taking a minute out of your day to leave a review. Your review helps us generate more listeners, which in turn generates more revenue, allowing us to expand the platform even further. So please take a few seconds out of your day. I know you're busy. I understand. I know you're doing a lot, but it will help us greatly if you would just take a few seconds out of your day to leave a review right now. Did you leave a review yet? All right, let's get back to the episode. Nah, I love that because one of the things that you said, Beaux, that's really important. You talk about writing it down. Journaling, it's called expressive writing. That's one of the like closest forms, not necessarily to therapy, but it's therapeutic because it allows you to write something and express it. You don't actually have to say it, but you're actually still getting it out. And then what it's also doing on the back end is it's getting you better at being able to process and understand an emotion that you're feeling and get it in like actually expressing it. Even though you're not saying it, you're still expressing it. So that next time you have that muscle memory, like, yo, last time I felt like this, I was actually angry. This is what I wrote in my journal. Now it's gonna be a little bit easier if you're having that conversation with somebody else. And you gotta get over that hump of like what you said, being worried about what people feel, how people are gonna perceive you for having that feeling. Like, I don't want Shorty to know that I'm sad because last Shorty I told that I was sad, she said, you a bitch. And that's real trauma though. Like that's a real thing. A lot of men deal with that. It's like, yo, I told Shorty that I was crying and she was like, yo, that's not masculine. I don't wanna be with no dude that be crying. Now I never tell nobody that I cry. You know what I'm saying? But that's a real thing. So how do you process that? Like you gotta realize like not everybody's like that. That's actually not the right way to respond to somebody that has an emotional, expression that's expressing their emotion healthily with you. And you gotta realize like it's not healthy to actually suppress what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? So like they gotta get over those humps, bro. So that trauma like really eats away at a lot of men. Cause I've seen some clips where man was like, yo, if I talk to you one time and you use my vulnerability against me. I'm never opening up again. I understand that, but I think what ends up happening in those situations is they take that instance and then they magnify it or generalize it to everybody. Like, I'm not opening up to anybody, bro. Last time I did this, she used it against me. I'm never doing it. Never open up to it. Yo, bro, you never seen those comments, bro? You never seen those comments, bro? As soon as a man opens up to a woman.
This doesn't work.
Yo.
He's lying. I tried it. Drive it to your ass.
I'm telling you, bro. And the amount of likes
bro.
that those comments be having really makes me feel disheartened.
I
Because
get
like,
it though.
yo,
It's just
bro,
pain.
It's a lot of
It's
pain. And a lot of people relate
to pain, bro.
I'm telling you, a lot of people relate, bro. So that's why I'm telling you what I'm saying, because there's a lot of dudes that's like, nah, bro, you gotta be open up to y'all women, man. Y'all bitches, bro. This some pussy shit, man. What happened to real men? Like, bro, seriously, bro. What happened to real men?
Bro, I put it like this, bro. Like, you want to know one of the best ways to know somebody care about you? This is gender neutral, bro.
What's up?
Let them know that they hurt you. You know what I'm saying? How do they respond? A person that love you, the minute you express that they hurt you, I ain't finna sit here and say they just going, what, you know what I'm saying? So but they're gonna be concerned. They're gonna want to understand like what they did that hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or how did I got misconstrued? And they're gonna want you to know that they wasn't their intentions. A person that don't care about you, you tell them that they hurt you, bro, they almost gonna get mad. Like, how dare you even bring up something that I did that hurt you? Like, how dare you? You should be even lucky that I'm even having a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Because love is protection.
And then the apology is, I'm sorry that you got mad. but
yo, bro.
Bro, you're not really sorry,
bro.
You're not really sorry.
Yo, bro, you about to bring me back, bro. I gotta take a moment, bro.
Brother, I understand, bro.
I gotta take a moment,
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I be getting triggered in these episodes, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
my ex, we used to argue. And I'd be like, yo, bro, but that just wasn't right. Like, I can't believe like that. Like, I'm actually kind of mad, or like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, or I'm sorry that's how you feel.
That's how you took it.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How else I'm supposed to take it?
I don't even know how to say it because I wouldn't say that to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you handed it to me. What you mean how I took it? That's how you put it on.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean? And then you sitting there thinking, but like, yo, maybe I'm taking this the wrong. And you literally, you're gaslit now. Yeah. You're gaslit. Like, wait, maybe you know what? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me rethink about this. Let me rethink about. Like, nah, bro. You feel how you feel. You shouldn't be questioning that. Like, I really, it's so crazy, bro. I had a couple of situations, and I always gotta remind myself, like, bro, trust your instincts, son. Yeah. Because if you feel a certain way about something, you shouldn't be trying to figure out, like, nah, I shouldn't feel that way. You feel a certain way for a reason. I had a therapist on the podcast, and she said emotions are data. They're data. So if you're not processing that data, if you're just disregarding that data, or you're trying to change that data or skew that data for some reason, you're literally you're now misunderstanding yourself, bro, because of what somebody said or how society feels about it. So you got to really take your time to process your emotions and be true to what you're actually feeling. If you're feeling frustrated, don't be like, nah. You know what? Maybe I'm not actually frustrated. Nah, you're frustrated, bro. Let's get to the root.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Come out later.
Let's get to the root of why you actually are frustrated. Understand that so that you can be able to understand how do you move in this situation moving forward in the future, bro. But it's not helpful to like, nah, I shouldn't be feeling that way. You do feel that way. So what are we gonna do about that now?
And on the opposite end of that, it's important to feel that way, but it's also important for the other person you to provide that safe space for them to feel validation. Like they can come out.
Validation. Like in the beginning of my relationship, bro, like my girl would, like sometimes she'll say something like, this might be crazy, but I feel like, I'm like, no, start over. It's not crazy. Like, if you feel that way, you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even second or third guess what you feeling. Like, you feel like that. So let's figure out why you feeling like that. And how can we make this better? You know
that's really important, bro.
Yeah, I don't even let her start the sentence with that.
That's really man. Bro, that's really important. And one of the things that I think is so important, especially for a woman, bro. you gotta help women a lot with how they speak about themselves and how like some of the things that they're saying, because this is everybody, but I've noticed it with women specifically, bro. Because there's so much stuff online telling women, yo, you gotta look like this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And so a lot of women will take that in and then like they're now speaking that over themselves. And it's like you gotta like really take the time to like, nah, this is not it. You don't have to be no type of way. You know what I'm saying? You find the way you are. You don't have to speak that over yourself. Like you really have to like, at least for me, I pay very close attention to that because I never want Naima to feel like she has to be a certain way around me or she has to look a certain way. So I pay real close attention to that. So when you mention that, like about getting her to like not say she's crazy for how she's feeling, it made me real like think about that, because that's one of the things that I try to make sure I'm doing all the time is like not making her feel any type of way about her body, how she looks, how she is in the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want her to feel completely comfortable all the time, especially when she's around me. Because when she's out in the world, you don't know who gonna say what and how they gonna interact with her, bro. So at least when she's at home, she can feel comfortable. At the very least, bro. At the very least, bro.
You gotta speak to the queen of your woman, bro.
Nah, absolutely, bro.
Me and my girl was having a conversation. Just regular conversation. She's like, yeah, I know I'm not the most beautiful girl in the world, but you still make me feel, and I had to correct her. I'm like, yo, nah, like you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Aside from just your physical beauty, the way you think, the way you move, your morals, how you carry yourself, how you protect everybody else. That is the most beautiful thing that I've ever witnessed. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, you are the most, 100% you are the most beautiful girl in the world.
And that's important, bro. Like if you're not speaking into her like that, like what's happening when she's saying that is by you not saying anything, you're reafirming what she's saying. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, oh yeah, so I guess I'm not the most, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ugly. Now, next time she says, she's like, well, I know I'm ugly as shit, but you know, like, you know, it's just gonna go way. I'm telling you, bro, we laughing, but it's just gonna get worse and worse. You got to, bro.
Like my mom, growing up, my mom, and to this day, my mom still speaks life into me. That's why my confidence is crazy. It can get mistaken as cockiness and whatnot, but my confidence.
He said, "They ain't getting mistaken."
My confidence is crazy because my mom has always spoken life into me, bro.
I love that, bro.
And I do the same with my girl, and I would do the same with my children.
Yeah, you got to though, bro. You got to. And I was just talking about this on another episode, bro. One of the things I didn't get enough was get spoken into when I was younger, bro. So I grew up with a lot of low self-esteem. That's what manifested that, like that unhealthy attachment style, the anxious attachment style. I was so insecure about myself, bro. So when I finally got into a relationship, and I'm like, damn, shorty look good, I started thinking to myself, but why is she with me? Nigga, I'm ugly. I was like, I was like, yo, does she know? You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, bro. Like, did she look at me or like, how did I do this? I thought I swindled her. So anytime she go, you know what I'm saying? Anytime she's going out and doing anything, I'm worried. I'm like, damn, bro. She gonna, nah, for real, bro. She gonna find somebody and she's gonna realize, yeah, this dude ugly as hell. Yeah, you feel me? But that's the irrational thought process I had because I wasn't getting affirmed. It's real. Like, we joke about it, but it's real, bro. I used to look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, bro, you really are kind of ugly, bro. Like, for real. I'm dead serious, bro. Y'all laughing. I'm dead serious, bro. And it's crazy because now I look at my baby pictures. I'm like, bro, why did you think you was ugly? So it's so wild how words, as much as we try to make it seem like words are not that important, words are so important because I used to get bullied at school, and because I wasn't getting affirmed at home, that bullying got reinforced internally. So now I became my own bully. Now I'm telling myself you ugly. And nobody got to do it for me. I'm telling myself you ugly all the way up until college, bro. So that reaffirming and that affirmation is so important, bro. We got to do it. Dads, moms, uncles, aunts, everybody has to do it, bro.
That just reminded me of this moment I had yesterday.
What's up?
We was with Ted. Right?
Okay.
And I walked in and his daughter was there. She was sitting in the chair. And I was like, hey, pretty girl. And she said, hey, but I told him I love that she knew that I was automatically talking about her. Bro. Right. I was like, bro, I can tell, you know what I'm saying? You're speaking life into her, bro. Like, she knows she's beautiful. She knows she's pretty. She knows she's that girl because of you.
Right.
So, yeah,
I love that, bro. I love that. That's so important, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, like, it's it seems like such a small thing, but what it does is creates confident individuals.
Yeah.
If you're not confident growing up, it's gonna be so hard for you to do everything. Dating, work, career, everything revolves around the level of belief that you have in yourself, bro.
Absolutely.
Especially as a man. You can't do anything if you
Especially as a man.
Especially as a man. You can't do anything as a man, as a human being, but especially as a man, if you don't believe in yourself, bro. You can't do anything. And that belief starts with your confidence, bro. That confidence starts with that affirmation, bro. So,
thank you,
man. Facts. Listen, shout out to her, bro. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to ask y'all too, we was just talking about it, but we kind of talked about some other stuff and I didn't want to sidetrack the conversation. But we were talking about like the comments and how sometimes men would be like, you can't do that with a woman. And it reminds me of like how we perceive masculinity. You know what I'm saying? What our viewpoints is on masculinity, or our perspective is on masculinity. So I wanted to ask y'all, because we always talk about unhealthy masculinity. What do you feel like are some traits of healthy masculinity within men? Or like what are some things that we should be looking to aspire to be if we're trying to exhibit healthy masculinity as men?
I'll say a man with boundaries.
Okay.
Boundaries was more of a masculine trait. And even with the boundaries, hold on, I just lost my damn thought.
Yeah, I was about to say, Beaux, help him out.
I think healthy masculinity looks exactly like healthy femininity.
Okay, what is that?
By that, I mean...
They gonna hate you, by the way. We'll go ahead.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Not kidding.
No, go ahead.
But by that, I just mean doing what you want to do because you want to do it, not because social media is telling you to do this or people are telling you to do this, but doing what you want to do because you care about it and doing what you want to do when it's in alignment with your core values. That's what I think healthy and feminine energy looks like. Like doing it because of that.
Right.
Not because of something otherwise.
Right. Not because society is saying this is what masculinity is, or this is what you should do, but actually what feels right to you.
Right to your
right.
And like I kind of mentioned, like we talked about how it isn't always the man that's gonna be the most masculine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be the woman, and that's okay. And I think it's important to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
The woman is more masculine, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's how some relationships are, bro, and it works. You feel me? So if that's your relationship, you know what I'm saying, don't try to change, you know what I'm saying, who you are, especially if it's working for you.
Right, exactly. You know it is what it is, bro. Yeah. And I think sometimes we get caught up in that because like we'll see, well, this is what society says we should be doing, but this is not what's happening in my relationship, and my relationship is also healthy. So should you listen to society, or should you still do? Should you stick with what's working for your relationship?
I'm always careful with the should and shouldn'ts. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do according to your values. You feel me? That's the problem with social media, bro.
That's a fact, because everybody's shoulding you. Yo, you know what's so crazy? I'm not in therapy anymore. But when I was in therapy, one of the things my therapist would say all the time, because I would tell her a story and I would say, he should have did this or she should have did that. And that's why I'm tight, because this should have happened. And she would be like, you're shoulding yourself.
Yeah.
She said, what did you just say just now? I said, should. She said, how you know what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't, you're shoulding yourself. And now you're making,
therapists be pissing you off, man. They be pissing you, but you just took me back.
Nah, for real though.
They be pissing you off.
It's a lot of assumptions that I be making in situations that lead to me feeling a certain type of way. Not to say my feeling is invalid, but it's like, yo, let's dig a little deeper. Are these accurate? Are these statements accurate? Should they actually be doing that? Or was that an assumption that you had that led to you feeling a certain type of way? And every time she would do that, I'll be like, you're right, bro. All right, here's your 150, bro. Here's your money, bro. You made it. You earned it.
Bro, you know speaking to, you said healthy masculinity. I feel like a lot of men get masculinity confused with hard and rough and like mean, cold. But it's a lot of ways where masculinity can be, I don't want to say soft, but gentle.
Right.
An example I had one of my supporters asking me how they deal with their girl having an ego. My girl has suffered from her ego. She's been victim to her ego plenty of times. And as a man, it's not your job to humble her. If anything, I allow my actions make her humble herself. You know what I'm saying? You can treat a person can only treat you how you allow them to treat you. She can only disrespect me if I allow her to do that. So anytime she's in that space where her ego is overcoming her, and normally that's when she cares more about being right than compared to solving the problem, you know? So I just remove myself. Look, get your thoughts together, get yourself in the headspace of to where this relationship is more important than you being right. And then when you get like that, you can come back to me and we have a conversation. Until then, you don't have access to me. You know what I'm saying? In that case, she's gonna go humble herself and then come back to when she's ready to have a conversation. And if not, then that's not the person for me.
I like that.
It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to yell. You don't have to be mean, aggression. You can be gentle and still be firm.
That's a fact. One of the things we talked about earlier too is like that self-sabotaging behavior that happens a lot in dating. What do you feel like some of the things that men can do to navigate that a little bit better, or be aware of that, like when they're self-sabotaging?
He helped me actually. It's more so I was self-sabotaging because I was in essence trying to control things I had no control of. That's all it is.
That's it right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I self-sabotage because I'm so used to when I have something good, something bad coming to messing up. So I just want to mess it up before it even gets that chance. And at the end of the day, you're only controlling something that you don't trust. And even to the person, if you're struggling with self-sabotage because you can't trust this person, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't trust them, right? So trust that if they do betray you, you'll be able to walk away. Go with that. Because at the end of the day, maybe you can't trust them. You don't know.
Right.
You ain't with them 24/7. You'll never know. Only time will tell that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you need to be able to have the confidence that you're going to choose yourself if this person does not choose you.
I like that a lot, bro. It reminds me of something that I said before about like when you're messing with somebody and you're unsure, like you got to trust that you'll be fine regardless of the outcome.
Regardless.
If you don't trust that you're going to be fine regardless of the outcome, you're going to be in friction because you're trying to force the outcome that you're okay with.
Yeah.
But if you know, like I'm going into a situation, whether we work or we don't work, I'm going to be straight.
Yeah.
Now we operating from a different lens and a different perspective. I'm cool. I'm chilling because I'm like, yo, it could work out. That'd be great. And if it don't work out, that'd be great too.
I look at it from a more of a spiritual sense, and you self-sabotaging, you're idolizing your relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you allow something to be the source of your happiness, you're at mercy of whatever they decide to do. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't want you to idolize anything, anyone above him. And if you do, he's gonna make you feel that. That you're not supposed to be doing that. He's gonna humble you every single time.
It's definitely a control thing, bro. Like whether it's you trying to force something into your life or force something out of your life. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let things happen. I'm big on organic happenings, bro.
Right.
And back to God, you know what I'm saying? I have a strong faith in God that if this person or this thing isn't for me, I trust it, like you said, I trust that I'm gonna be cool without it. You know what I'm saying? If you take this away from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because I'm in this place, if this stays, I know this is for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So back and forth, vice versa.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a control thing, just letting things happen, bro.
How long y'all been in a relationship? How long you been? Like, y'all say both y'all times?
3-4 years.
3-4 years?
I'm about to be a year.
A year? Are y'all thinking about marriage right now? Or like, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If I got something to do with it, I'm gonna marry that girl.
Okay. I love it. How do you feel about a man that's been in a relationship with someone for a long time and he's like hesitant to get married? Like, what would you say to that man?
I'd have to know why.
Okay.
Why are you hesitant? Are you hesitant because of her actions, or are you hesitant because of what could happen? You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the space of I'm scared of getting married because I don't know how she's gonna react to this, or I've seen how she reacts to certain things like that, that's a problem. Flag. You should have the most confidence. You should want to like get married to your partner. I feel like if you don't have that want to, they not really the one.
Right.
Yeah.
So what makes you both say like, yeah, this is the girl, this is the woman that I really want to marry, I want to spend the rest of my life with? What made you like, and was there a moment? If there wasn't a moment, it's fine.
I know this woman is for me. One, because she makes me so much better, and 2, because I make her so much better. And because, you know, of the place that I'm in, as far as whether this works out or not, there will be time where I'm maybe sad, but if this doesn't work out, I'm going to be fine. Because I'm not so attached to the situation, I know that it's God's, like, God put us together. You know what I'm saying? So who the hell am I to deny what God put on the plate for me? You know what I'm saying? And I will not mess that up, because this is God's, bro. Like, this is more of his relationship than this is my relationship. And I will do everything I can to make this perfect. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't work out, it don't work out. God forbid. You know what I'm saying? But yes, she makes me so much better. I make her so much better, bro. And this is God's. You know what I'm saying? I
love that, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and clip that for you. Send it to your girl.
How the fuck I'm supposed to follow that shit?
Just throw God in there.
How the fuck I'm supposed to follow that?
Throw God in there.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You should have got that. Let me win first, bro. Come with some shit like that.
I'm a
hey, that's real though.
Put my fucking clip before here, bro.
Think about it.
Follow me up with that.
Think about
shit.
it for a second. Let me say this.
Right.
There was a moment where I knew, bro. Like,
what's up?
Very early on in our relationship.
He killing you, by the way. But go ahead.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, I ain't doing nothing."
Very early on in our relationship, bro, we kind of split for a little bit, and we talked about it on our podcast.
Oh yeah. You know what's so crazy? When you was talking, I'm like, "Yo, is this the same girl?"
Same girl, bro.
Okay,
but listen, look.
yeah.
So we split, and I was down bad, right? But eventually, in that time apart, bro, I let go. I completely let go, because prior to then, I was trying to control everything. You know what I'm saying? But I let go. And once I let go, she came back to me, bro. And that's how I know this is God's relationship. So that was the moment I knew, like, bro, it's over with. I'm out the game.
It's clip.
I'm out the game.
Yo, you know what's so interesting? That reminds me of... What happened?
What you mean, bro?
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I'm just telling my story.
Cool, man, fuck what you talking about. Goddamn, let me go. Shit.
They get mad because I'm telling my love story.
Shit, man,
you know
cute. Man, that shit cute, bro.
Niggas be hating, dog.
I got something even better. I got something even better.
I got you. Hold on. Let me add on to what he said, because he just spit some fire, bro. You know what that reminds me of, bro? It literally reminds me of Naima and I, like our relationship, because we got together in high school. I met Naima when I was like 13, bro. Right? When I was in the middle of like the insecurity, bro. And Naima is she's always been super attracted to me. I don't care how she may feel, how anybody else feel. She's always been like, yo, this woman is my dream girl. Like always, from mad young. So when I was in that relationship, we were mad anxious. We ended up breaking up in college. That shit broke me, bro. Like, I was like, bro, I lost the love of my life. She gonna be with somebody else, dog. It's over, man. Oh, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I was done, bro.
His brother was right there.
I was down bad, bro.
I get it, bro.
Down bad. Get into that other relationship, she ended up cheating on me. I'm like, I'm done with women, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I promise you, bro. This is my love story, bro. This is my relationship.
God will pull your head,
bro. He was like, yo, I'm gonna ring him. He's putting through everything, bro. When you get back with Naima, he gonna be done. All right, he's gonna be done. And sure enough, bro, Naima hit me up. We started talking again. I was mad, hesitant at first, and then what I realized is like, yo, bro, this is actually what was God's plan. I had to go through that situation and realize, like, yo, bro, this is the woman for you. 2. Like, I had so much insecurity and stuff I had to work on. If I didn't go through the situation where I got cheated on, I probably wouldn't have went into therapy and started working on those things. And I would have ended up sabotaging my relationship with Naima again. You know what I'm saying? So like all of that stuff ended up working out perfectly for us to get back in a relationship and for it to be the way it is right now, which is like the healthiest I've ever, like any relationship I've ever been in, this is the healthiest relationship. So what you're saying about like God aligning you and putting those things together for you, like that's the same way I feel about the relationship with Naima, bro. I told her Pops before, like as soon as we got into a relationship, I said, yo, bro, this is it. I said, yo, bro, because I had to talk to him because he hadn't seen me in a while. So I was like, yo, bro, listen, I'm back, but I promise you I ain't leaving again.
I'm here to stay.
Yeah, you know, I'm be here forever, all right? I know you're going, it's a little weird, you know, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I was letting him know, like, yo, bro, this is it. I'm not trying to play around with your daughter, bro. We getting married. Like this is it. This was like 3-4 years ago. So that's why I wanted to ask y'all about the marriage thing, bro. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill you. Put this shit up. So to those of y'all that don't want to go look at it from a spiritual sense, even though I don't, everything is spiritual.
Absolutely.
But just to give y'all another perspective, I knew my girl was the one, bro, because we were both looking to give. A toxic person is looking to receive, and I've always been a natural giver. I do things just out the love. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come into the relationship expecting me to do this or requiring me to do this or I gotta pay for that, gotta do this. Like, she came into the relationship like trying to be of service. She's servicing me and I'm servicing her. It's the same analogy, bro. If your girl pouring into your cup and you pouring into your girl cup, y'all cups will both be full. You know what I'm saying? If you watching her back and she watching your back, y'all couldn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then with my relationship, marriage, if we get married tomorrow, our lives literally wouldn't change. Aside from filling out the box and now I'm married, like, marriage is a celebration, not a promotion. You know what I'm saying? So we actually be celebrating the fact that we both give to each other.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He kind of cooked with that last line, bro.
I respect love, bro. Respect. You ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you, brother. You feel me?
Hey, listen.
I'm happy for you, brother.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
With your relationship been messing with my relationship. Y'all don't communicate like
I feel like y'all go on double dates and y'all be like, yo, babe, yo, come on, we gotta be him. Gotta meet these niggas. Yo, hurry up, yo. This is what we gonna do. You know, I'm like that though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like that. I did a double date with my man. He's literally about to get married. I'm his best man. And I did a double date. Like we was actually in the A. We actually came out to the A. We did a B&B thing together. This is the first time I ever did that before. It was mad fun. But we ended up playing like charades or something like that. It was one of those games. It was some game. And I'm bro. I'm like the most competitive person you ever. I'll pretend like I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? But we do our huddles, I'm like, babe, tighten up.
I'm just saying, wait, man.
Tighten the fuck up.
We can't lose.
We not losing, bro. I don't care how much we down. Get it together. And she always like, no, it's okay. You know, you're too No, tighten the fuck up, man. I don't care what it is. We could be playing tic-tac-toe, bro. I don't care what it is. I'm trying to win.
That's how my arguments get started, shit like that right now.
Nah, I'm trying to win everything, bro.
Everything.
My girl think I'm too competitive.
Bro, she think I take things too serious, bro.
Nah, I'm like, nah, you gotta be that way.
Everything is that serious. No, everything that serious, bro. And maybe it's just because we got two different upbringings, bro. But it's like, boy, you can't, when you walk out them doors, boy, you can't take things for a game. Ain't nothing no joke. You can't take nothing lightly, bro. That's how you get caught slipping.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
Can't get caught.
That's true. That's true. One of the things that reminds me of, like, I think I got my competitive nature from my pops, though. Like, when I was younger, I used to play a lot of ping pong with my pops. Y'all know ping pong, right? y'all know the little table tennis thing? Okay, I'm just making sure.
We know ping pong. We don't know no daddy, though.
Oh, y'all
can't relate.
Ping pong, bro. Fuck, but I couldn't even get a hook.
I ain't never played ping pong with my daddy.
Yeah. My bad, dog.
Nah, it's okay. Just shit on her, bro. Like, you had it daddy, nigga. Talk about it, daddy, bro. Fuck, man. It's alright. I better get money, nigga, though. Better get money, nigga.
Yo, I'm like, why y'all looking at me like that, bro? That's why I'm like, y'all know ping pong,
the
right?
The trigger word was a ping pong. It was daddy, bro. We got that.
He said, oh yeah, he played ping pong with his dad. He said, what you mean, on your visits? I'm like, nah, my pop was in the crib. He was in the crib, man. Damn, I ain't even gonna tell that story.
Nah, it's healthy, bro.
It's good,
It's healthy, bro.
I fucked up.
My pops passed when I was younger. His pops in jail, so it's like we had to like be that.
Okay.
Our group is so close, bro, because we had to be like that father figure for each other. We really grew up together, bro. We bonded from lack of fathership.
Word. Okay, so y'all knew each other from like young.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't even know that. Next time I pull up, we should talk about that. Yeah, that'll be fire, bro. Like, we just did a Father's Day episode. One of my mans, like his pops, he never grew up with his pops. His pops divorced his mom, then went and got another family. My other man's, like, he grew up with his pops, but like his mom and his pops divorced and like he lives with his pops, but they didn't really have the best relationship until he had a kid. So now he's seeing things differently. So we just had that conversation. So I'd love to chop it up with y'all about that, man. Like that'd be fire, man. I didn't know that. That's interesting though. Like that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense why y'all would like bond over that for real. So your pops is still in jail right now? Okay.
He probably played ping pong too. Just not with me.
Just not with you.
No, I'm sorry, bro. This is our dark humor, bro. It's
just
how we cope.
Nah.
How we cope.
Nah. You know why I love that, bro? Because there's a lot of men, bro, like that wouldn't be able to have this conversation the way that y'all are having it. Yeah. And I feel like there's so many men that can resonate with this and will still laugh and find joy in a moment that may not be the most joyful for them, bro. So I love this, bro. I literally love this, bro. But I'm gonna tell the story. You know, we gonna. So to finish the story, you know, like I was gonna say, I used to play ping pong a lot with my pops, and the reason why I feel like I'm super competitive is because when I play ping pong with my pops is the most competitive person I've ever met, bro. Yeah. He's more competitive than me. I used to be like 7, 8, 9 years old, bro, and he would destroy me. Like send me inside crying.
Built character,
you know what I'm saying? But that built a lot. Exactly, it built mad character, bro. So I tell Naima, I was like, yo, you think I'm being too competitive? I'm like, nah, this is important. She's like, you better not do this to our child. I'm like, I'm gonna do exactly that. They're going inside crying. They need to know what failure feels like in the home, bro. They gotta know what that feels like. They gotta know you can try your absolute hardest and fail.
Yes.
And fail again and fail again and fail again. And then one day you'll actually be successful. Yeah. And then you'll continue on and iterate on top of that success. Yeah. So like my dad is the one that implemented this like super competitive mindset. Like if I'm playing ping pong and he knows I'm about to get a hit that he's not gonna be able to return, he would yell. And that used to startle me. So I'd just be like, well, you're cheating. I'm like, you cheated. And he's like, no, all I did was yell. You gotta get used to that. What is he introducing? He's introducing obstacles. It's all life lessons. Now that I think about it, it's all in life. Things not gonna always be fair. You're gonna have a shot at something, and then all of a sudden you'll see an obstacle there, bro. Does that mean you don't take your shot? No, you still take your shot. You just work around the obstacle. So it's like, bro, all these things I learned from playing ping pong with my pops. So it's like, bro, like I think that made me competitive, but it also built that character, and I think that's so important for children. One thing I never struggle with is feeling like I can't get something done. I may have struggled with my parents, but I never struggled with the idea of like, I can't get something done. Yeah. Like I know for a fact, if I continue in doing it, I will be successful at one point in time. And that started from my relationship with my pops playing ping pong, because I used to get killed all the way up until like 13, 14. Then 14, I'm like, yo, I'm winning a couple of these games now. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right, cool. Now I go play him, I'm gonna cook him. Yeah. I cooked him last time. We played ping pong like probably like a year and a half ago. He's like, yeah, I just want to exercise, play a couple games. I know when he trying to psych me out, like make it seem like it's just light.
Make you take it easy on.
I'm your son, bro. I know what you're doing, bro. I'm gonna cook you, bro. I'm coming there, I'm playing put my sweats on, I'm putting sneakers on. I'm playing full force. You ain't winning the game. Nah, bro. I don't care about that arthritis. I don't care nothing about that, bro. Care about them surgeries?
Did you know what that taught you, bro? It taught you not to be entitled.
Nah,
that's
true.
Probably one of the most. That's the most dangerous man on the earth is an entitled man.
Explain.
I put it in the sense of protecting women.
Right?
Okay. An entitled man. You give a compliment to a woman. She's just polite. She says thank you with a smile. Mm-hmm. You think that she wants you, so now you go and you try to holler at her. She turn you down. Now your ego bruised. You don't want me. What you mean you don't want me? So now I gotta humble you because you think you better than me. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see women get taken advantage of, assaulted, whether it's verbally, physically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not raising no entitled kids.
Nah, that's a bar, bro. There's a lot of dudes out here. It's entitled, but the other side of that is not knowing how to handle rejection and failure, essentially, because that's what it is, right? You go and approach somebody, you didn't get the outcome that you wanted. It's failure in a sense. How do you handle that failure or that rejection? And if you don't know how to handle that, and like what we talked about earlier, you're not comfortable with both outcomes, then you're gonna be in that situation where you're like, you feel worse about yourself, so now you gotta make somebody else feel worse because you feel like they caused this, when really it's you and what your perception is of yourself and the outcome that you were looking for, that you weren't comfortable with having both outcomes. So, bro, you gotta be when I was in college, one of the things that I had to work on after Naeem and I broke up is like I had to work on how do I go and approach women. And I made some, bro. When I tell you I made some mistakes, I said, I will never do that again. My bros was like, yo, go pull up on this shorty. I think she was like, bro, this is one of the most embarrassing stories, but I tell it with pride, bro. I'm gonna tell it with pride right now, bro.
Tighten up,
he said, yo.
Tighten up, bro. Killing my dog.
This is why I don't open up. This is why, man. You see? They gonna use it against you.
He let King laugh
man. But no. So I'm gonna tell this story, right? So I was in college, right? Naeem and I, like, we had broke up. So now, mind you, I had been in a relationship since I was like 13. So we had broke up like 4 years into a relationship. So almost all of my teenage years, I was in a relationship. So I wasn't pulling up on shorties, on girls. I didn't know what to do. This is new. I'm 17. Yeah. Now I'm learning these things. Mind you, all the people my age, they was doing that 15, 16. They got years in the game.
They got skin in the game. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do. My man's like, yo, go pull up on that shorty. She's like bringing stuff into her dorm with her family. So I'm like, all right, cool, easy in. Yo, you need help with your stuff? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool, we in there. Light. Yeah. Feel me? Easy. Step one complete. You know what I'm saying? I bring the stuff in. I bring it to her room. And I'm in her room with her by herself, right? I'm like, oh yeah, we step two. Now I just gotta, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I said to her, I said, yo, can I get your number? Please. The way I said please was like, I'm damn near begging, bro. I said, dog, as soon as I said the please, I said, dog, why you say that like that, bro? Come on, bro. I didn't even want her to give me the number at that point. I wanted to just walk out. Yeah, but I had already put so much skin in the game, I took the number anyway. Okay, and the number wasn't even the right number.
Because you said please.
Because I said please like that, bro. I was like, yo, bro, I'll never do this again, bro. But I'm saying all that to say, you gotta take your L's. You gotta learn how to take your L's and be okay with it, bro. Oh, Lord. You gotta learn how to take your L's and be okay with it, bro. That was my lesson from that, bro. Just being comfortable with, like, you gonna pull up and you're gonna make mistakes. Yeah. You're gonna take an L. You're gonna get the number, and sometimes it goes absolutely nowhere. And then in some rare instances, you'll get the number, it'll go somewhere, and it'll actually work. But you never get to that rare instance if you don't take the L's early on, bro, and be cool with the L's.
Fall down 7 times, stand up 8.
Nah, absolutely, man. But don't say no damn please at the end like that, bro. Don't be like me, man. I said please. Y'all gonna be on the way home like please. I said please. I said, bro, what is wrong with you, man? You ever replay something that you said afterwards?
Oh, bro, what?
Like, bro, when I got back home, I said, bro. When I went outside, I said, yo, I got her number, y'all. I tell them niggas shit. I ain't tell them nothing. I said, yo, I got her number, bro. Light. I'm good, bro. Damn, man. Man, this has been a good conversation, bro. This has been a great conversation. Can y'all please tell the people where they can find y'all, how they can tap in, anything that y'all got coming up, how they can support y'all? I know y'all do a bunch of like creative stuff, so if y'all got anything or promotions or anything like that, like this is the time now.
Yeah, man, my Instagram _BEAUXXX. That's Beaux.
You know what that XXX stand for?
Chill out.
Oh, okay.
X was taken, bro.
I see.
Double X was taken, bro.
Triple X.
3X was available.
3X was there. Then he threw an underscore at the end to be a little, you know what I'm saying?
Triple X.
Also, man, I'm really starting to push my personal training business more. So if you want to be a better you physically, holla at me.
Y'all probably don't see Beaux right now, but Beaux is you know what I'm saying? If I seen you in the gym, I'd be like, yo, bro, what you been working? What you been doing? What you been working?
Gotta shoot that.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta shoot that, brother. You're not fighting that.
Yeah.
This ain't what you fight, brother.
Yeah, you know.
I dropped 750 on the Glock. I'm going on the t-shirt, man.
What you been working?
I do all right, man.
You the type of guy I wouldn't be, you know, in the gym, you don't want everybody telling you, giving you advice. Like, man, shut up, man. I don't even want to look like you. You the type of guy I actually be like, you know what? say it might actually make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
So
that,
I'll just let y'all know that I'm gonna add that to the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all reach out, y'all tap in for sure.
100%.
You working with anybody? You're doing virtual stuff or you doing
virtual and in person.
Okay, cool. Copy. Holla at him.
Man, hit me on Didadon on Instagram, Didadon on TikTok, Didadon and Beaux on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got some creativity shit coming. You know what I'm saying? We still got the podcast, but we get more into the film industry. So be on the lookout for that, man. You're gonna see me on Power.
Ooh. You know what?
Get canceled though, bro.
I could see you on that.
Oh, I thought you were about to say he looked like.
But you do look like
Tariq.
I done heard it, bro.
You heard it before?
They're cool, bro.
Is it annoying you?
Right.
I'm gonna
when I start getting monetized from it, I appreciate it.
Okay. You know what you need to do? Got to pull up on him on one of these. You gotta go to one of these like things that he gonna be at. Get there early though. Hide your neck tats and pretend like you in.
That'd be kind of dope. Get some security guards. You
know yeah. See if they let you in. They might. They might F around and be like, wait, hold on. You ain't him. Nah, that'd be jokes though. But all right, cool. Listen, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This has been a dope conversation. I hope people tap in with y'all. And if y'all, whenever y'all want to tap in and do the pod again, let me know, bro. And if there's anything I can do to help without, with any of the stuff that y'all got going on, let me know. You still doing the clothing stuff, right?
Word, for sure. So that's also linked in my bio on my Instagram, but Agape Way brand. The brand is about self-expression. You know what I'm saying? Being yourself despite what anybody says, despite what anybody telling you, the shoulds and shouldn'ts, you know what I'm saying? Be you, express yourself. And it's like more of the artistic way of expressing yourself.
Okay.
Be it painting, writing, photography, podcast, speaking, you know what I'm saying? Just about expressing yourself and showing that love to yourself. You know
I got one of the hoodies, great quality.
For sure.
Amazing quality. That's probably one of my, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even lying, bro. It's probably one of my best like hoodies quality wise.
You ain't gotta lie to him, bro.
No, I'm not.
This one of my shirts.
I was gonna ask you that.
I
Yeah.
just realized I had it on.
Yeah.
This dropping soon, so God is my favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? So
I need that, bro.
Yeah.
You got something in the crib?
Not yet.
Damn. See, I was gonna buy one right off you. Yeah, let me know.
Express yourself back.
You need one? Yeah, I got you.
Sure.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna send you the just give me your size, bro. Both of y'all give me your size and I'll send something over. For sure. Man, I appreciate y'all, bro.
We appreciate you, my
Dope conversation, bro.
Love, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you are planning an event or you are part of your organization's Black employee group and you are interested in having dope Black mental health professionals or myself come in and do a speaking engagement or a workshop or a keynote address or a panel, please click the link in our bio on Instagram or TikTok, scroll down and click book us for speaking and brand deals and fill out the form available on our website. Once you fill out the form, one of our team members will get back to you about how we can collaborate and create something dope for your organization. This is an unparalleled opportunity. We are currently the largest Black men's mental health platform, and we have a few slots available for our calendar year, and we would love to partner with you to create something dope for your organization if it makes sense for both parties, right? So go to the link in our bio, scroll down, click book us for speaking and brand deals, and fill out that form. If you're not on Instagram, the link should be linked in our description of this episode. And it is also on our website. If you go to expressyourselfblackman.com/speaking-brand-deals. That's expressyourselfblackman.com/speaking-brand-deals. If you are looking for a therapist, a Black therapist, and you've had a hard time finding one, you've jumped from therapist to therapist, or you just don't know how to find a therapist, we are teaching a free webinar. It's completely free, taking you from not knowing how to find a therapist, not knowing where to search for therapists, struggling with finding good therapists for you, not knowing what to look for in therapists, teaching you all of those different things, and also giving you the opportunity at the end of the webinar to be connected with one of our safe haven healers who are Black mental health professionals so that you do not have to go through the struggles of finding a Black therapist alone anymore, right? So if you're interested in that, you want to get connected with a Black mental health professional at the end of the webinar, or you just want to learn how to find a Black therapist by yourself, you can sign up for the free webinar. It's linked in our bio on Instagram and TikTok. You just click that free webinar link. Once you click the link in our bio and fill out the form, You can also find it on our website at expressyourselfblackman.com/links and fill out the form there for our next webinar session. If you're not interested in any of that, right, but you know someone that may be interested in it, all we ask is that you please share it. If you want some of the merch that we show on the platform all the time, that we're wearing on the platform all the time, you can shop it at shop.expressyourselfblackman.com. And once again, we just want to say thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for supporting us. Please, if you are on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, please leave a review. It helps us out greatly. Thank you so much for your support. We're wishing you nothing but the best. We're sending you and your family and your loved ones love and light. Peace.
Sometimes I know you feel like you ain't got nobody to speak to. Shoulder to lean on somebody you could preach to. No, you need to hear it, my brother, I love you. We got way too much to live for. We got way too much to live